So Wet n Wild had announced that they were gonna have the palette up today. So since I was having trouble sleeping, I just kept checking my. They said sign up for your email and they'll let you know. So I was like, usually they drop 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, but I just kept checking because people are still. You still got your James Charles fanatics fighting. They were like, "Oh, I hope it just sells out." They were just still talking crap, and it does look like they switched some of the colors around. They said it's limited edition. No one else would have it. You can only get it on the website. They also put up some of their holiday stuff on the website. So they announced that today would be it, and so I couldn't sleep, so I just kept checking. I was tossing and turning, trying to get comfortable. I was in pain. My arthritis was really acting up. I took everything except drugs. I didn't take the Tramadol, which is a crappy drug. It doesn't work. I just didn't feel like taking all of that. I tried Aleve. I tried Tylenol. I even tried Excedrin, oh man, it was just, I was just tossing and turning most of the night. I was like kind of in a twilight, but I just kept checking and nothing, and then I set the alarm for 6, because once in a while they drop at 6, their stuff, and I just started falling asleep when the alarm went off. I was so mad, but nothing. So, fell asleep around maybe 6:30 and just had nightmares until 9. And I put the alarm for 9 again, and I'm not going back to bed. I was just having an extremely stressful dream, nightmare. So I just got up, and I was just anxious. I kept refreshing. I was checking my email. I was checking Instagram. I kept refreshing the Wet n Wild page, and finally, like I said, at 9 o'clock Pacific Standard, 11 o'clock Central my time, it went up. And I got 2, one for me and one for my daughter. And this is the first time they didn't say extremely limited, but they made it seem like it was extreme. They said it is limited, and they stressed that it is limited. And you will not find it anywhere but their website. And I said, can you please put a limit on how many you could buy? Like 2 per person, because I wanted to get one. I got one for me, and I got one for my daughter for her birthday. And this is the first time they set a limit. So it all pointed to its extremely limited edition, and the site was having a tiny bit of trouble loading, and I think because people are refreshing to get it, and so it said limit to 4 per person. I was like, that's cool. I don't know how long it's gonna last. I think that because of all the negative, crap with James Charles fanatics, they probably didn't want to make any more. But it did look like they switched some of the colors around, and I put a bunch of links in I kept finding links all week to people who were saying why he couldn't sue, and there was 2 people who posted. They found out like the legalities of it, and legally you cannot sue for color or anything with colors or shapes. So ridiculous, so ridiculous, all the mess. And then of course they're attacking Wet n Wild again when Wet n Wild announced this is going to drop tomorrow, and of course people are attacking again. But at least they did release it, and so it's there now if you want to check the website to get your 40. They said it's their 40th anniversary palette. So yeah, so again, another person was saying, because there are differences, it has to be exactly the same, like copying the font, copying the colors exactly, copying the packaging exactly, and that wasn't the case. The cover is way nicer than James Charles's cover, and the pan sizes were different, and the colors were not exactly the same. And there are people now putting out videos, if you want to look it up again, Wet n Wild 40 palette, and people that bought it at DragCon, I think there's at least 2 or 3, there's 3, are saying this is not the James Charles palette, and they've been, you know, swatching them, and some people already own the James Charles palette, and they had them side by side and swatching the colors that look similar, and they are not the same. James Charles has a more true greens, whereas Wet n Wild's is more turquoisey. There's some of the purples. I think James Charles has some purples, whereas Wet n Wild's are a little bit more pinky plums. So it's not exactly the same. So it's just that, you know, people like drama, and people like to make drama. So anyway, go check out the website now and see if you can get your hands on that. But I'm guessing because of the issues and the threats, they probably didn't make more, and they said they're not making any more. So, but their holiday stuff is up. They have a holiday eyeshadow palette too, so, you know, check that out. Okay, I know last week was a fail, but this looks simple enough. The Pink Ranger. So I'm going to attempt to do this one today.